The village that stopped sleeping. Long ago, between the thick forests that divided eastern Ghana and western Nigeria, there stood a forgotten village called Aduakrom. It was a place hidden between hills, rivers, and ancient Iroko trees whose roots twisted like giant serpents beneath the earth. The villagers believed the land itself was alive. They said the wind listened, the rivers remembered, and the earth punished. For generations, the people of Aduakrom lived under an ancient covenant made by their ancestors after a terrible war that once nearly wiped out the village. According to legend, the first elders gathered beneath the sacred silk cotton tree and swore an oath before the gods of the land.
No blood shall be hidden, no evil shall be buried in silence.
Truth shall cleanse the village before sunset. As long as the people confessed wrongdoing openly and settled disputes honestly, the land would bless them with peace, fertile soil, healthy children, and restful sleep. And for many generations it did, until Elder Bako broke the oath. The secret buried in the night. Elder Bako was the most powerful man in Aduakrom. His voice settled arguments. His staff commanded respect. Even the chief listened when he spoke. But beneath his wisdom lived a secret darker than moonless midnight. Years earlier, Bako's younger brother, Kweku, had mysteriously disappeared after accusing Bako of stealing sacred gold entrusted to the elders. The villagers were told Kweku fled the village in shame after madness consumed him. But that was not the truth. Only Bako knew the truth, and the earth remembered. One stormy night, as thunder rolled across the sky like angry drums, Bako walked alone to the sacred silk cotton tree carrying a calabash filled with sacrificial wine. His hands trembled. He poured the wine onto the roots and whispered,
"Let the dead remain silent."
But the wind answered. The trees shook violently. Then the village dogs began to howl. That night was the last peaceful sleep Aduakrom would ever know. The first night. At first it seemed harmless. The villagers simply could not sleep. Children tossed restlessly. Mothers stared at their ceilings until dawn. Farmers wandered outside with swollen eyes. Even babies cried through the night as if frightened by invisible spirits. The next night became worse. People began hearing whispers, not from outside, from inside their own heads. Whispers revealing hidden things. A wife suddenly remembered her husband's betrayal. A son heard the truth about land stolen from his uncle. A trader saw visions of customers she had cheated. Nobody slept, not even for a moment. By the seventh night, fear spread like wildfire. The village healer burned herbs. The chief slaughtered goats to appease the gods. Prayer houses overflowed. Nothing worked. The people's eyes became red and hollow. Tempers exploded easily. Neighbors fought over tiny misunderstandings. Children screamed at invisible figures. The village that once laughed now whispered in terror.